Hey everyone, Anthony here with Rancor TV. We are back for our second episode of the Combat Patrol. That first one was actually really awesome. I'm super excited about it, and kind of like I discussed, I did end up having a chance to put together these models. So we have got our Space Marine Captain and Terminator armor and our Winged Tyranid Prime here, and we'll bring them up here in the light a little closer so you can see. Very, very cool. Looking forward to getting the paint for these. Like I said, I plan on pretty much only using the absolute minimum stuff that is included with the whole series to try to do these. So going to be waiting for paints to come. I did, I guess, cheat a little bit, and I used my own clippers, but I kind of wanted to make sure that I was keeping up between episodes to make sure that, like, I didn't, get to episode 7 or whatever, and, have like 400 models to put together. So that's very cool. Those worked out really well. Really excited about those. But this week, it looks like we are going to be jumping into some Von Ryan's Leapers. Which is, again, pretty cool. So let's open this up here, get the stuff out, and this will give me a nice little project to work on here over the next week or so. I think I saw on the website that the shipment should have gone out for the next couple of editions, so they actually sent me edition 1 and 2 together in the same bundle, and I think what I saw is like issue 3, 4, and maybe 5 are coming in the next shipment that's going to be coming out. Unfortunately, it looks like the way they cut these holes, just how I can kind of see it pressed here, might cause a little bit of ripping, but here you can see we've got our sprue. Again, the 3 Von Ryan's Leapers, which should be pretty cool when those are all put together. One of my brothers that I play with pretty regularly actually is a big Tyranid guy, so it'll be kind of cool. They have some cool features. It'll be cool to have them as a combat patrol so that I can kind of play around with those. Anyway, so let's go ahead and... like I said, we've got our sprue here. This was a little bit more basic. We can get into our little magazine real quick and kind of see. Oh, this is cool. So it shows us actually what we're going to be getting. Okay, so we finally get some paint in issue 4, and in issue 3 we're going to be getting some Infernus Marines. Some tiles, maybe objective tiles or something, and then issue 4 is when we'll finally get our first set of paints, so we can at least kind of get a base layer on our Space Marines, and then we can kind of get that white base layer on our Tyranids and stuff. In fact, they give us a little bit of the purple color, it looks like. So anyway, we'll go over that fully in detail when we get there. For now, let's go ahead and just crack this open. We'll run through it real quick, and that's not too bad. Didn't rip. So again, kind of very similar in the first couple of pages here. It looks like it's just going to be kind of how to put them together for the 3 Leapers. We get a little bit more about how to paint, so we'll definitely be trying to follow all of the tutorials and stuff. When we get to the painting part, we'll just kind of break it down by the numbers, do base coats, shades, highlights, however it is, and we'll try to match basically the box art, I think is how people refer to that. I'm really trying to see if I can get these out. That one's ripping a little bit. Man, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, dang it. That is really unfortunate. So, it looks like, we'll get some painting guides at some point. I'm not sure. A little bit more lore, it looks like, about the Imperium. Come on. Still ripping. Still ripping out. Maybe it builds on itself. I'll have to, well, I wonder if there's something that I can do to help that. I'll have to look into it, see maybe someone else has had that problem. A little bit more lore, it looks like. I think I'll have to read through this afterward. I think this looks like it's a bit different. Kind of just gives you some more details there. Oh, that one came off nice. Talks about the different strategies. And, you know, I don't know. Hopefully this is coming through in a good quality for you guys, and you'll be able to pause the video if you want and kind of read it. Again, I think I'm guessing that the format for these is all basically going to be the same. So we'll probably have how to put together, a little bit of lore about the models and different things. And then, you know, we kind of get our unit pages in the back. There we go. That was actually a little better. Data sheet. So just using the table names here. These Tyranid tables have name. Oh, I see. Okay, this is just how to like name your Tyranid units. That one came off just fine, actually. Maybe I just need to rub them a little bit. So this would be how you can kind of name your. So the Crimson Horrors, or the Crimson Slayer, or the Creeping Hunger. That's actually pretty cool. I've never seen this table before. Roll a d6 twice. Oh, I see. Yep, you roll one down, one over, and then the same thing. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll actually, maybe we'll do that. We've got a couple of our dice here. We can name our Von Ryan's Leapers. So... cool. Again, it looks like another kind of a mini game that you can play. You've got the Von Ryan's Leapers. We've got our captain. Talks a little bit about strategies. And I think that really what this does is it just tries to help introduce you to the absolute basics. If you take Warhammer, even just 40K the game, you know, let's take all the lore aside. It can seem overwhelming, very complex. I remember the first game that we played, you know, we had rule books all over the place. There's like 6 of us trying to figure out how to play this game. Thankfully, we finally, you know, kind of figured it out and whatnot, but it can be a little intimidating. So really breaking it down into the individual pieces, how it works, how unit cohesion works, and that kind of stuff is pretty cool here. So this is a kind of a rundown of a battle and how it might go. Again, super helpful just to let you know how everything works in here. And then we've got the final page. The battle ends for now. Space Marine victory, Tyranid victory. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and just for fun, let's go to that Tyranid name chart and let's just see what the name of our Von Ryan's Leapers is going to be. So this first one will be for the across. Okay, so we've got 3 and then the down. And, oh, 3 and 3. All right, so we go 3 and 3. So we've got the bleak. And then let's do the same thing across the top. 6, nice. And 4, so we go 6 and 4. So the Bleak Feasters will be the name of our Von Ryan's Leaper unit. And I actually happen to have a Sharpie right here. Well, let's just put it in. What was that, Feasters? I didn't remember that from the last issue. Maybe next time I'll pull that out and we can kind of just rename, or we can name all of our units as we go. The captain, we'll have to come up with a good name for him. I think according to lore, there are actually like ultramarine captains that have stories and are very well documented. But the cool thing about 40K is you can do whatever you want. So, you know, maybe our ultramarine captain is from a period in time that's, you know, further along or a little bit farther back than kind of the current state that we find the Imperium in. So, you know, there's don't feel like you have to be locked into any one thing. If you want your Space Marine captain to be unique and have his own story, I totally think that is cool, and that's part of what makes Warhammer 40K so fun. You've got the building, you can build lore yourself, and it's a great strategy combat game. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this one, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me. Like I know you can. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my next great episode comes out. In the meantime, keep playing and stay happy.